eclectic actually. I've done many things over the years, and most of it not related to fashion. I started quite young, always with the love of the ocean, and was a lifeguard from very early on, and did a lot of competitive swimming in my younger days as well, and took that passion to become a scuba diving instructor. And yeah, I've done over sort of 500 dives. I mean, the ocean and the underwater world is definitely one of my passions. I moved into sort of more events and became a flight attendant and onboard manager for Qantas. But you know, my career was great, but it was probably around 27 that I started to really pursue the creative side of myself and started to do some work on myself and my own inner personal story. And at 27 I started to paint and started to try and tap into the things that I really enjoyed doing, like writing. I also started collecting things around that time. I then moved up to Byron Bay area, which was amazing. I just instantly felt creative inspiration from being in this area. The inspiration especially from nature around here, with the rolling hills and the lusciousness and obviously the ocean. It's a beautiful place for me to also bring up my son, beautiful lifestyle, and I just started to pursue more creative endeavours. I think that for me, when I came to Byron Bay and I started to feel that creativity flowing, I started to feel a little bit of confidence growing inside of myself, and I sort of started dabbling with the idea of taking that creativity and using it in a professional way. I've always been into fashion. I've always loved clothes. I've always been interested more in the creativity that lies behind it, like putting things together that you don't think are going to work, and you know, stepping out. And I think that one of the things that inspires me with Lisa's Closet is that after the arrival of my son, you know, there was a time where, you know, I lost a sense of myself as a woman, and I didn't necessarily feel confident anymore to step out, and I didn't really feel like I was being looked at anymore in the world as a woman, but I sort of was really being looked at as a mother. And obviously in those first few years of having a toddler, you know, it's tough to even find the energy to sort of want to step out and look great. One of my inspirations with my collection and what I'm creating is to be able, for all women to be able to wear my product and, you know, wear it in a way that they can step out and feel really comfortable. I mean, kimonos are loose fitting and they're beautiful and they flow in the wind and they move when you wear them, and they look amazing. The idea of Lisa's Closet sort of came about this year. I took my son over to Bali for a 6-week trip. We had a wonderful time, and I started to sort of dabble in creating my own products. And you know, I created some fashion products, and really a lot of that inspiration came from Hamilton and what's going on in his life. So I created some, you know, beautiful little wooden carved tea sets and you know, started to think about him. I guess then I sort of started to feel a little bit confused as to, like, well, I sort of want to do fashion, I sort of want to do what, you know, do what my son's doing and everything, and so yeah, that idea of the closet and what's inside Lisa's Closet really came about. And I just really felt like I didn't want to be confined to this or that, and that I really wanted to sort of be more like a lifestyle brand, and then I can just draw on anything that inspires me